Ahoy there, shipmates, and welcome back to Grand Prix World. It is Monday. I hope it's been kind to you. I took the day off work, so it's been very fucking kind to me. We've already been through the news. That is a good start. And we made a profit of 1.4 million at the last race. Can't say fairer than that. We are about to run rounds 11 and 12 of the 2004 season. So far, Pedro Diniz is in the driving seat, both literally and figuratively speaking, as he leads the Drivers' Championship. We have our 2005 car ready to go. We are well on the way to getting a new evolution of the 2004 car out on track as well. And my technology skills are off the hook. Look at all this coming together. I was very pleased to get such positive feedback last time out from you guys regarding an F1 2016 season playthrough and a driver development playthrough of Grand Prix World. So my two questions now are, would anyone object to me flipping a coin to decide, because I only have two comments so far regarding which team we're going to drive for in the F1 2016 playthrough. And secondly, please do let me know in the comment section below which team you think you would most like me to go ahead with the driver development program with. I will heed your input very, very, very closely. Right. Let's finish building all four cars for next season. I think that's a good place to begin. Our testing program has been pretty much stripped back because we're in a good place with most of our running gear. We've still got some sponsorship space to fill. Not a huge amount of time to fill it, but I'm not going to panic just yet, given that the team seems very, very profitable at the moment, and we're on course, it looks like, for another Constructors' Championship. Apparently we've already done some testing. Doesn't sound right, but apparently we have. Let's put these onto a new hard compound. How about that? Boom. Oh, we've got some forcing testing to drop. Cool. Have we actually done testing? No, we haven't. I'm going to put some guys up on this. I think 200 miles of testing plus 40 for free sounds about right. Do you know, I think that's probably overkill on the tyres, but we're going to run it anyway. And we'll put that onto the intermediates. It seems last time out I forgot to order a new compound of tyre because I'm a fool. But that's okay, that means next time out we get double new compound. The engine and the race fuels are looking very sexy indeed, if that's your thing. We have 2 slots left to fill on the sponsor pile, and we are hoping to do so with the assistance of Zepter and Korean Air. Korean Air have been very obliging and have now signed with us. We have got the guarantee that we needed for our tyres. No guarantee as yet from Mobile, but I will use the TV advantage on them to try and achieve that. And we had one 2-season sponsor, as I recall. Who was it? Fun Metal. I'm going to use the success card on them then to try and get the best deal we can there. This isn't particularly great because it means, again, next season we've got a lot of stuff to renegotiate, which I was trying to avoid, but it seems nobody really wants to form a long-term, meaningful relationship with us. Forever alone. Okay, everything's looking good. That means it is... Oh, we can do that again. It means it's time to repair the cars. Does that mean I've completed a bunch of stuff, possibly? No, of course not. So, we shall do that. Let's repair both cars. And the testing car, because, you know, we can. We have the economic capacity to live that dream. That's all done. We've done all the construction that we need, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's complain about the traction control. Do we have level 3 traction control before I go complain about it? I do. Damn it. Never mind. Right. Keeping everything set up as it is, because at least Fisichella is finishing races now, I'm going to set up both cars equally still. Really, I know, I should be favouring Diniz at this point, but I'm still hoping that Fisichella can claw something back to the extent that we have a more interesting end of season to look forward to than last season. But I have to say, it's not looking particularly likely for him right now. We will go on the search for servo brakes. Everything set up, we can do the safety dance. So 25 degrees and dry for qualifying in Germany. Germany has generally been quite kind to us. I think it's a track, it's quite high speed, it's quite flowing for the most part. I think it does suit our car generally. The weather could be more friendly to us, but that's pretty much often the case, particularly in qualifying. And yeah, there we see the effects of it. We've been out-qualified by a Sauber, if you can believe such a thing. That is mental. Alexander Wurz takes pole for Ferrari on a 1:4:1839. Michael Schumacher takes second for Jordan. David Coulthard third for Benetton. Celso Moreira fourth for Ferrari. Juan Pablo Montoya takes fifth for Jordan. And the top six is rounded off by Eddie Irvine's Williams. We sit 11th and 12th, respectively, with Fisichella and Diniz. Bottom of the pile continues to be Prost, 2 seconds off the back of the Stewarts. That's unfortunate. Jean Lacey was the star of that session, qualifying 10th ahead of both of our guys. We have got some serious ground to make up during the race. We are about 1.3 seconds off pole, so to be fair, it is quite tight at the top. Increasing temperature for race day, that does not work in our favour at all. 29 degrees and cloudy. Fresh boots. He's going to stop laps 23, I think. Sounds reasonable. And Diniz we will continue to stop. Okay, hopefully one of these strategies works to our advantage. Let's see how we do. Anything? There we go. Nice! Pedro Diniz! Pedro Diniz from 12th to 1st during the course of that race. What a drive! He takes first on a 1:21:55.277 ahead of Michael Schumacher's Jordan on a 1:22.21.251. That is a hell of a gap considering where he started. Our car is phenomenal in race conditions. I don't know what we're doing wrong in qualifying, but by Christ, that is a hell of a result. Johnny Newhouse rounds out the podium for McLaren on a 1:22.29330. Williams pick up a 4th and a 5th, Herbert leading Irvine home, and Alexander Wurz takes the final points paying position for Ferrari, having gone backwards from a pretty strong qualifying position all in all. Once again, Fisichella lets us down, or more importantly, or more accurately, Fisichella's suspension lets Fisichella down, who in turn lets us down. Quite a lot of engine failures there, one for Juan Pablo Montoya's Jordan, Celso Moreira's Ferrari, and Shinji Nakano's Benetton. I don't think they all share a common engine supplier, so unrelated errors, I would presume. Pedro Diniz extends his lead at the top of the Drivers' Championship with 89 points ahead of Michael Schumacher in second on 58. Fisichella sits in third with 43, and third he will stay if he keeps this up. Constructors' Championship isn't even worth talking about. Let's see what we got out of this. Do we have any space to hire staff? No, of course not, because everybody is super happy. Let's check the news. Another win for Pedro Diniz and another pole position for Alexander Wurz. but he's wishing he signed with us now. Jordan will be using Works Ferrari power from next season, so that's a change for them. Williams, on the other hand, have switched from Bridgestone to Goodyear, and it will now be taking a Works deal from Goodyear. Minardi will be using Bridgestone rubber. I don't know if that is Works or partner or customer. We'll find out in the pre-season special, I suppose. Zepter have quit out on us and signed with Stewart, those shower of bastards. Mugen Honda pick up another customer team in the form of Tyrrell. Oh no, partner team, beg your pardon. Benetton have also switched to Goodyear as a partner, and Prost will remain a partner of Bridgestone. John Fellows will be moving to Williams. Johnny Newhouse will be moving to Minardi. That's a sign of that money coming in. Minardi, of course, having signed some very, very big and important deals the last few rounds, including a Works engine deal with Mercedes-Benz and a huge, huge team sponsorship deal, which I guess is paying Johnny Newhouse's wages. Pedro Diniz got the fastest lap, and I'm not frankly surprised. Korean Air have signed with us, and yeah, nothing else to write home about. Let's see who we now want to try and get on board. I'm going to say we should go after Brembo or DT Brembo. We'll try and form a lasting and meaningful relationship with Brembo. How about that? We've got the guarantee we wanted for Mobile 1, that is smasherooning. Not technically a word, but I'm going with it. And we will try and get ourselves a merchandising deal for clothes. It's going to be a bit tight, but maybe we get a round or two of extra income from that. Coming to our party will be Playlife, Ford and Goodyear. They are the ones that we want to keep happy. Over on the technical side, let's see if we finally crack this servo brakes problem. Of course we haven't. I'm going to keep trying. There's obviously a reason why we can't make this work, but I'm not going to let that put me off. We're now on the modelling stage with the new chassis, and technology continues to evolve. I'm going to go for reliability on our electronic systems. We've not had many failures of late, but electronics tend to expose themselves as a general weakness in a lot of different configurations of cars, so might as well grab the point since it's there for easy pickings. Gonna restock all our spare parts as well. Always important to remember to keep spare parts on your shelves. You never know when you're going to need extras. The test program we can functionally kill for all intents and purposes, really. I mean, all we need now really is the benefits of the settle points. I think this will almost certainly be our final tyre test. We know that. Yeah, we'll do one more 200 miler, and then that will be the end of testing as far as I'm concerned. When I say the end of testing, of course I mean the end of excessive testing. Yeah, we just got the wet tyre now. We're going to waste some points, but hey, we've got them to waste. Looking good. Oh god, I have to sneeze. One sec. Whew. Right. Let's not let that get in our way any longer. All the sponsors are sponsored. We just need to repair the cars, and then we can press onwards. We're getting to that stage that I feared we would get at, to be honest, once we reach this level of success. I did think we would have a hangover year this year or last year, which never really arrived. Or, well, that's not technically correct. We've had some problems this year and last year, particularly with qualifying, but for the most part, everything's gone smoothly because our opposition has been so poorly organised. Jordan have been sort of the more consistent threat, when really we were expecting McLaren or Benetton to fill that role. McLaren are there or thereabouts in a lot of cases, but Still, no one's really got themselves together in order to challenge us. That may change next season, so I'm going to press on regardless. I don't want to terminate this playthrough too soon, but if it does start really, really boring you, then please don't let it die a death. You guys let me know, and we will start a new playthrough with a different team, a whole different tack. That's really what I'm trying to do with the driver development playthrough. I'm trying to make sure people stay interested, that I'm making content that is interesting for you. Right now I'm not doing a lot of stuff or anything really in regards to developing drivers and picking drivers for the future. We've kind of just come at it from a very much a pragmatic standpoint of we need performance right now in order to maintain our forward momentum, and we need someone we can afford, rather than trying to build up drivers as we try and build up the team. So everything looks good, cars are all repaired, we are off to Hungary. On the setup front, I'm going to be ballsy and put points into the full dry weather setup. I don't see the point of fighting that, to be honest. Of course it could rain and screw us up, but I don't see it. We have a new hard compound tyre for Mr. Fisichella. We have a new intermediate compound as well. Both cars are now shod with such rubber should they need it. Level 3 servo brakes, we'll report those and move on to automatic gears, and we shall dance the dance of our people all over the Hungaro ring. 23 degrees and very dry. Again, not really favourable conditions for qualifying. Not expecting a stellar performance, although certainly better than last time. Alexander Wurz takes pole again for Ferrari on a 1:17.661. Very close at the top, David Coulthard, Benetton, 1:17.662. That is the final decimal place. Showing the difference there. Giancarlo Fisichella a little bit further down the road on a 1:17.700, taking third there. Shinji Nakano takes fourth for Benetton on a 1:17.721. Juan Pablo Montoya 5th, Celso Moreira 6th for Ferrari, and Pedro Diniz in 7th for Arrows. Top 10 is rounded out by Eddie Irvine's Williams, bad day at the office for Michael Schumacher's Jordan, and Mika Hakkinen continues to struggle in his McLaren. Same qualifying problem as us, it seems. Prost continued to languish in Loserville. 30 degrees and very dry, so temperature has gone up once again. Not our friend, these hot weather rounds. We will be stopping lap 39, I think. I always like to get the longest stint out of the way first, but I do question myself sometimes about whether it's really the right decision. And we're going to keep the same strategy we've been using with Diniz, so he'll be stopping initially on lap 26 and then again on lap 52. Fresh tyres on each stint. Let's see if we get lucky again. We do. Pedro Diniz takes another win. That means he's overtaken his teammate on track despite making an extra pit stop, to finish 2.3 seconds ahead of his teammate. Very close finish though. Very, very close. Alexander Wurz was right under the rear wing of Pedro Diniz there. So Diniz taking the win for Arrows on a 1:46.33.629. Alexander Wurz finishing a fraction of a second behind him in the Ferrari on a 1:46.33.639. Seems car and driver worked very well there, because that's above where Ferrari have been recently. Giancarlo Fisichella takes third for Arrows on a 1:46.35.949. Eddie Irvine keeps his Williams in the points positions once again, as does his teammate. They've been very, very consistent for Williams the last season or two. Take 4th and 6th respectively, and Celso Moreira takes 5th for Ferrari. We lapped everyone up to and including Johnny Herbert in 6th there, so hell of a performance from us, but let's not discount how well those Ferraris ran, to be honest. It seems like a double DNF for Jordan. Bad luck for them. It was. Just a moment, I need to save the game because we're going to crash, I think. Pedro Diniz leads the Drivers' Championship on 99 points, Michael Schumacher second on 58, and the gap is closing, but probably not close enough, with Fisichella still in third. Constructors' Championship is just hilarious. Guys, thanks so very much for joining me. I'm spamming you with a hell of a lot of videos today because I've got a day off and it gave me a chance to get some stuff in the bank, and I'm very bad at uploading them throughout the week. So please, hopefully it doesn't annoy you. Me uploading them is not a request for you to binge watch all of them. I know your time is precious and I'm very grateful for what you choose to spend of it with me. But it's up there if you should want it. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you again today. I hope the week is good for you, and we will speak again on Wednesday. Take it easy.